welcome. So kung kaka-join in nyo lang, hello po! So nag-review na po kami ng Mastering Hangul 1 Part 1. So we're now entering the section for Mastering Hangul 1 Part 2. So anong page na po ba tayo? We're now in page, correct? Page 24. We're in page 24 po, guys. So if you have your books with you, kung meron naman po kayong kopya, puntahan nyo na po si page 24. Ito po ang makikita nyo. So you will be seeing vowels 2. So this is the second set of vowels that we have. O sabi ni Borja, okay lang po. Okay pa sila. So for this section, go to page 24. Siguro meron sa inyo na parang nakita nyo yung naka-bracket. Ito. Itong mga naka-bracket na yan. Nababasa nyo ba yan? Parang ang hirap basahin, no? So how do you read the letters that are inside the brackets? Napakahirap naman. So let me just share na yung naka-bracket po is the international sound value. So linguists that study multiple languages do not rely on one alphabet alone. So linguists or professionals in language education and learning languages do not use just English alphabet. They use the international alphabet, kumbaga. So the naka-bracket po is actually the international alphabet. But for a basic na layman per layman, na typical person that does not understand, na hindi naman tayo linguists, guys. Kung hindi naman kayo linguist or linguistic professional, hindi mo mababasa yan based sa current na alam nyo. So, papalitan po natin. So, we're going to adjust yung nasa bracket to make it readable for non-professional linguists. Okay? So, for a basic na non-linguist person, we're gonna use the English romanization. So, ang basa po ng letter na to, you would read it as e. But we romanize it as the AE romanization. So, it's romanized as AE. Then this one, naka-E bracket po siya, di ba? E. Hindi po yan letter E. Ang basa po nito, E. E as in egg. E as in elf. E. So, silang dalawa ay parehas lang ang sounds niya. They are practically the same. The only difference is the romanization po. So, E, tsaka E po. E, tsaka E. Next, you have the two vowels here. Baka yung iba sa inyo, ang basa nyo yan ay J. No, that's not the letter J. I forgot the name of this linguistic alphabet letter. I forgot. But we don't read that as J. Hindi yan J. Ang basa po nito ay ye. Romanized as Y-A-E. Ye. Then the vowel below, ito naman, ang basa po niya, hindi po yan J ulit. Ang basa po ay ye. This is ye. So they are, again, sounding very similar po. So they sound the same, silang dalawa. So ye. Okay. So for this section of the vowels po, guys, ang tawag po sa kanila ay diphthongs. So diphthongs are combination of two vowels. So these are diphthongs. So let's go back to the top. Si E is a combination of the two vowels. Vowel A, vowel E. But for some of us that are not professional linguists po ulit or Korean language expert, it doesn't make sense. Paano yung A, E naging E? So I'd rather na wag natin i-overthink. Just because they are combination doesn't mean you combine the letters based on what you know. They just combine to produce E. So we listen and we follow. It sounds like e. Combination of a and e. Si e then is a combination of a and e. So it produces the e. Si ye is the combination of ya and e. Kaya ye po to. And ye is the combination of ya and e. So this is ye. You don't need to remember this combination. It's okay. Memorize nyo na lang po na ito yung sounds po nila. E, ye. Okay, so now we're gonna move to the next set of combination vowels or diphthongs po natin. We have here the wa combination vowel. So hindi ko na po papalitan yung nasa bracket po. It can be as is. So yes, we read this as wa. So paano siya naging wa? Combination po siya ng dalawang vowel, vowel o at vowel a na binilis lang po ang basa niya. So oa, 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 wa. So it becomes wa based on the combination of sound. Wa na po siya. So that's wa. The next vowel we have, mahirap din pong basahin yung nasa bracket na to. Ano? W arrow? Hindi po yan W arrow. Ang tawag po dito ay wo vowel. So this is the wo vowel po. So wo vowel is a combo or combination of the u and o vowel. Sorry. U and o vowel. So u o wo wo. So when you combine the sounds, it becomes wo, because it's u and o vowel combined. Okay guys, let's continue pa. The next set of combination vowels is the combination of the u and e. So dito, ang weird kasi may y. May y/wi. So ano yung tama? Is it a y? Is it a we? What is it? So the sound is we. We po talaga to. We po yan. It's the combination of u and e. So u, e combine, uwi. So see, we is combination of u and e. Alright, so now we've covered these sounds. Guys, skip ko lang po muna to. Balikan po natin to. So balikan natin yan. Punta lang po muna ako dito sa baba. Dito po tayo. So see, vowel at e vowel. And e. Combined produces the vowel. Okay, so guys, pansin nyo po kung paano po kung pinopronounce ang binibigkas ang mga sounds na to. For this specific vowel, marami po kasi ang basa po nila dito ay uy. Hindi, mali po yun. So dapat ang vowel po na to, kahit nakangiti ka lang, ay mabibigkas mo po siya. So ngiti lang si Sonseng Nim, mababasa ko po to. So pag ginunyon mo yung bibig mo, uy, or we, mali. That's not the correct way. So you should smile, then Or another example, kung nahihirapan po kayo, anong sinasabi po natin pag nakikita si crush? Ayan. So pwede po yun. So isipin nyo na lang na dumaan si crush. Tapos napangiti ka kasi nandyan si crush. Ganto pa talaga ako mag-joke. Sa mga private class students, alam nila na ganto talaga ako pag nagtuturo. So ngayon, hindi nyo na malilimutan, guys. So dapat, sa vowel na to, nakangiti ka lang kasi dumaan si crush. Pagdaan ni crush, po yan. Alright, so now, we've covered these following vowels. Now, let's go to the remaining vowels po na to. Dito na sa pula po na to, na box. So how do we pronounce these vowels? So for these two vowels po, combination po siya ng O, tsaka E. So combination ng O-E, 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 we, 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 we. So you read it as we and romanized as follows. So ito yung we vowel po natin. Then you have the we vowel combination of two vowels U and E, ue, 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 ue. So this is, tama naman yung romanization po niya. We can keep it as is. Hindi po yan we, that is we. We po to. We as in wet. We. Then finally, dito po tayo sa may star. So skinip ko lang po muna kasi silang dalawa sounds very similar. We, tsaka we. Magkaibang spelling lang, magkaibang romanization lang. Pero dito, ito, ang combination vowels niya ay O, tsaka E. Is this oy? Oy ba to? Hindi po yan oy. Ang basa po nito ay we din. So yung romanization niya can be OE or WE. Whichever you prefer, pwede naman OE or WE, but the pronunciation is the same. This is we. 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 So ito po ay we, ito ay we, at ito ay we. And that's it. Those are all of the diphthongs or combination vowels. Ulitin lang po natin from the top. This is the E vowel. E. E. This is the E vowel. E. E. This is the ye vowel. Ye. Ye. This is the ye vowel. Ye. Ye. This is the wa vowel. Wa. Wa. This is the wo vowel. Wo. Wo. This is the we vowel. We. We. This one is we vowel. We. We. This is we vowel ulit. We. We in different spelling. This is the we vowel. We. We. And finally, this one, kahit nakangiti, uy. Uy. And those are all of the diphthongs po. Congratulations on completing all of the sounds. Now, let's just look at the different text provided to us as reminders on how to properly use the following vowels. So, the vowel E, this one, is pronounced with the mouth open slightly wider than for E. So, what this is explaining po, itong vowel na to, ito po yung tamang opening. So, yung tamang bigkas niya. E. 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 So, dapat pababa ang jaw. So, E. 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 Versus, itong vowel po natin, this vowel is E. 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 So, this one is mostly pa-smile ka, E. This one is pabilog ang bibig, E. 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 So, side by side, they sound very similar. That's why, however, nowadays, not many people distinguish between these two vowels in their speech. Ibig sabihin, magkakamali pa rin kayo. Sinasabi lang po sa atin na may slight difference, but in reality, marami pa rin nagkakamali sa kanilang dalawa. So, okay lang na kahit magkamali po kayo, It's common. It's very common. So what happens is, if the question is 선생님, paano ko ba malalaman kung ito dapat ang gamitin ko o ito dapat ang gamitin ko sa Hangul? That question is valid and very common pagdating dito sa dalawang yan. So this is how I would try to analyze it. So by comparing it to people's names. Example, may kilala po tayong mga babae na ang pangalan nila ay May, M-A-E. May mga kilala din po tayo na mga babae na ang pangalan ay M-A-Y pero ang basa niyan ay May. Can you argue with me that May and May are different sounds? No. They sound the same. Magkaibang spelling lang, correct? So, May and May sound the same but have different spelling, correct? Yan din ang isipin nyo sa dalawang letter na to. They sound the same but are different spellings. So, you will have different words that sound similar. Like, for example, this word and this word. This word is he. Ke. And this word is ke. Ke. They sound very similar. To a basic Korean learner or to a first-time learner, they sound exactly the same. But why should I not use one letter over the other? Because if you use the wrong letter, this word means dog. This word means crab. If you accidentally use the wrong letter, you may be saying to a person, ay, mahilig akong kumain ng ge. Aling ge? So this is where spelling is important. Not the pronunciation itself, but if you use the wrong letter, baka masabi mo na mahilig ka kumain ng dog. Wag naman po sana. So that's why it's important to know the spelling din po, not just the sounds. So hopefully understood na po yan. So it's all about the spelling po, guys. Then the difference between these two letters, by the way, we're still in page 24 po. The two vowels are diphthongs. Si ye, tsaka si ye. With ye being pronounced with the mouth open slightly wider than ye. The difference is similar to the two vowels earlier. Ang vowel po na to, mas wide opening, ibig sabihin na pababa yung jaw. Ye, 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 ye. Tas itong vowel naman, pa-smile ang opening. Ye, 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 ye. So this one, pa-smile po siya. Ito naman, pa-baba yung jaw. Ye, 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 ye. That's the difference between these two vowels. But I also call them the Y vowel twins. Yan ang nickname ko sa kanila because they're practically the same. Then for these three vowels po, silang tatlo, during our exercise earlier, they also sound the same. So these three vowels above, si we, at we po na to, that begin with W, not many people distinguish between these three vowels in their speech. Ibig sabihin, magkakamali po tayo. Even Koreans get the spelling of this one, and this one wrong sometimes. Minsan, akala nila na dwe, pero yun pala, ito dapat ang ginamit. So there will also be cases that happens. So because they sound similar, what's important is we know the correct spelling, but the sounds are practically the same lang din. So this is we. How I would differentiate them? Si we na to sa gitna, uwe, 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 is more pa-down yung jaw. Itong we po na to is more pa-smile ulit. We, 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 we. Ito yung pababa yung jaw. We, 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 we. Then finally, ito naman is more open mouth. We, 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 we. But they're all pretty much the same, to be honest. So you don't really have to follow the mouth opening na dinedemonstrate ni Sansing Nim. You don't really have to do that. As long as they sound pretty similar to each other, you're good to go. Spelling na lang po ang concern natin dito. Then for these two vowels po, this one a lot of students get confused also. These two vowels above can each be pronounced as either monophthongs, or as diphthongs. In the case of diphthongs, V starts with a W and ends in an E sound, and while we starts with a W and ends in an E sound. So ano yung ini-explain po niya dito? What's the diphthong? What's a monophthong? Ano yan? Questionable. Just to be clear, monophthong just means one sound. Diphthong means two sounds. That's it. Okay, so don't panic kung ano ibig sabihin ng words na to. So monophthong is a single sound. Diphthong is a combination of two sounds. So what they're trying to say is that these two vowels are special in a way that we can sometimes be read as an E vowel, sometimes E. Then this vowel can sometimes be read as an E. E. Sometimes, it depends. But I would rather na let's not focus so much on what this is trying to explain to us because it all just depends on the word. So let's not focus too much on those rules po. It's okay. Read this as we, read this as we, and you're good to go. Okay na tayo. Classy kamsahamnida. Thank you so much for 100 stars. Si Clarice Ajon, one of my private students din. Kamsahamnida. Thank you. Then number 6 sa page 25 na po tayo, guys. So for this vowel, si E is a diphthong that starts with E and ends with E. So you would read this as E. E. But there are some people that get confused. Maybe some of you have seen this letter specifically, but sometimes it's pronounced as E. Sometimes it's pronounced as E. Sometimes it's pronounced as E. Why? Why? Why does one letter, one vowel, have different sounds? So it's very difficult right now for me to explain all of them. But let me try to help you out. If you get confused with this vowel because it sounds different in each word that you read, I'll share a shortcut for you guys. Why is it E? Why is it E? And why is it E? So I'll try to share a shortcut with you that I also teach to my private class. E will sound like E at the start of a word. So whenever you see it at the beginning of a word, like this one, this is 의사. 의사. And this one is 의자. 의자. This is doctor. This is chair. So at the beginning of the word, it's 의. 의. Then if you see 의 at the middle or end of a word, pag nasa huli po siya, pag middle end, pwede nyong basahin ng 의 at pwede ring basahin ng E. E. E po. In the middle or end of a word. So example po, this word means convenience store. So some of you might read it as Pyeonujom. That's fine. Walang mali po dyan. Pwede po yan, Pyeonujom. Walang mali po. But to make it easier because it's in the middle of a word, we can say Pyeonijom. 편의점. It's much easier to pronounce na in this case. So, 편의점 na po siya. If it's in the middle or the end, we read it as 의 or i. Either or po. Then finally, if you see this as a particle, this is beginner, this is basic pa lang. So that's why I don't want to go into too much detail. So 의 can also function as a particle. It has to look like this. If it doesn't look like this, then it's not the particle. So 의 is a possessive particle. If it's used as a possessive particle, automatic you read it as e. Automatic na po yan. As long as it is a particle, it will always be e. So example, Sujin 씨에. So Sujin 씨, Sujin 씨에. Or 한국에. So 한국 is Korea. So you read this as 한국에. 한국에. That's why this vowel in particular has multiple sounds. So if you encounter a word that for some reason a native Korean or when you hear it, it's not matching the sound that you know, most likely it falls either from one of those three. Either it's the start of a word, in the middle of a word, or if it is a particle. Most likely, if you hear it, it's probably particle. So, dapat pala, ang basa po niyan, instead of ey. So, I hope that helps for anybody that's still confused sa reading po nito. So, just read it as ey for now. Okay, guys. So, we're in page 26 na po. So, sa page 26, let's look at the proper writing of the following vowels. So, first and foremost, meron po akong pad po dito. Yan. Para makita nyo anong dapat na writing po niya. Kasi dito sa computer, ang gamit ko po ay mouse. So, hindi po siya accurate sa handwriting ko. So, I'll try to write it sa notepad. First, the e vowel. So, ang tamang writing po ng e vowel ay ganito. So, for the e vowel, I'm not sure kung tama yung kita nyo. So, e vowel is 1, 2, 3. So, yan ang tama. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Yan ang tamang writing ng e vowel. So, yung tama, paano yung maling pagsusulat ng e vowel? Yung mali po, ganito. Ang mali, sinusulat nilang parang ganito. Mali po to, ha? Ito ay mali. Hindi po pwede yan. So, you need to make sure yung pagsusulat po ng vowel, line, 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 walang overlap na ganito. Bawal siya mag-overlap. So, again, ulitin po natin. Ang tamang writing po ng e vowel, 1, 2, 3. Ang bawal din po ay magsulat po kayo ng e vowel na, wait lang, e vowel na mas maliit po to. Yung second line ay mas maikli po siya kaysa doon sa nauna. Bawal po yan. The two lines should be same length. Should be same length. So, ito po ay bawal. So, yung mga bawal po, bawal, bawal, bawal. So, yan ang mga wrong examples ng e vowel po natin. Next, we have the e vowel. So, for the e vowel, meron po sa inyo, sana hindi ganito magsulat. So, ang mali ng pagsusulat ng e vowel ay ganito. Uunahin mo to bago yung line na to. Mali po yan. So, yung tamang order din ay dapat sundan. So, the correct stroke order should be short line first bago yung dalawang mahaba. Wait lang, sorry. Short line, tas yung dalawang mahaba. 1, 2. So, bawal po ulit na 1, 2, 3 na baliktad. Bawal din po na ito maikli, ito mahaba. At ganito din. Na ito mahaba, ito maikli. Mali po yan. So, those are wrong examples. So, perfect example po, pagsusulat ng E vowel, 1, 2, 3. Yan ang tama po. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Next sa ye vowel naman, ang ye vowel, start with long line first. 1, 2, 3, then 4. So, bawal magsulat ng hashtag na ganito. Hashtag po, mali. Mali din na uunahin mo to bago to. Mali din po yan. So, to write the correct ye vowel, wait, next page na lang. Yan. So, dito, ang tamang pagsusulat ng ye vowel, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yan ang mga tama po. Ang mali din na gawin ay 1, 2, 3, 4 na napakalaki ng gap ng dalawang line na to. Pag malaki yung gap, awkward din tignan. So, wag po din sana na ganyan. At wag din po sana na hashtag po kayo magsulat. Bawal po yan. Sa ye vowel na po tayo. Ye vowel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, mouse kasi ang gamit ko. So, dito na tayo sa notepad ko. So, sa ye vowel, ang uunahin mo muna yung 2 short line. So, yung equal sign muna. So, yung 2 short line bago yung dalawang mahaba po. 1, 2. Ulitin po natin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yan po ang tama. Huwag din po na maglagpas po siya. 1, 2, 3, 4. Na ganito. Bawal po yan. So, make sure to follow within the lines. Bawal ang overlap. So, last. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yan ang tama. Bawal overlapping. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or uneven sizing. Bawal ang ganyan. Next, for the W vowels po. So, for W vowels, so ito ang rule po dyan. Kung nalilito po kayo paano magsulat ng W vowels ng tama, always remember, horizontal vowels come first. Ay, sorry. So, for W vowels, horizontal vowels first. That's the rule. Horizontal vowels first. So, sa wa vowel, unahin mo muna yung O bago yung sa A. So, yung tamang writing po ng wa vowel, dito po tayo sa pad. So, O muna. 1, 2. Then, A vowel. 3, 4. Ayan si wa vowel. So, ito ay tama. At kung sakali na magsusulat po kayo ng wa vowel na may consonant na kasama. Example, circle muna. So, yung circle, dapat kasya dito sa corner. So, anong sabi po? Horizontal vowels first. So, horizontal vowels, hindi ka dapat dediretso dyan. Mali na agad to. So, if you're going to write the wa vowel, consonant, unahin mo muna yung nasa baba. So, O muna. So, yung O ay hindi lalagpas dito. Hindi. Bakit? Kailangan mo pagkasyahin si A. So, mali din po to. So, one last, si circle, example, nilagyan ng O, hanggang dito lang muna siya para sa corner, malagyan ng A vowel. At okay lang na mas mahaba yung A kesa dito. Okay lang yan. Huwag kayo matakot na mas mahaba to kasi ang dami kong nakikita, tama na to. Ang dami kong nakikita na ganito sila magsulat. Na may O vowel, pagdating sa A, hanggang dito lang yung A. Mali yan. Ma-awkward tignan. Pwedeng mahaba to guys. Huwag kayo matakot na habaan po to. So, okay na okay po to. Okay na okay po to. Yan. So, again, one more time. Si wa vowel with a consonant para makita nyo yung demonstration. One. That's the consonant. Lagyan ko muna ng O. O. Then, A. Yan ang proper. Okay? So, wag matakot na mahaba po siya. Si wo, ganyan din po. Kay wo naman po tayo. Sa wo vowel, si wo, U muna. U. Tapos si O dito, short line dito sa baba. Tapos yung mahaba. So, if ever na magsusulat po kayo ng wo with circle, unahin nyo muna si U bago si O. At wag ulit matakot na mahaba po tong line na to. Kasi meron din akong nakikita na ganito sila magsulat. Hanggang dyan lang. So, pwede po sana pero mas appropriate po to. Mas kita na wo vowel po sila. So, this one, hindi. So, again, demonstration. 1, 2, 3. Yan ang tama. Yan ang wo. Then, for the we vowel, sa we vowel naman, horizontal vowel first. So, U. Uh-oh. Hello, guys! Na-disconnect po ata tayo. Hello! We're back! Okay. I think goods na tayo sa connection po. So, I'll continue. Tuloy ko na po dito sa we vowel po natin. For the we vowel, start with the horizontal vowel first. So, horizontal muna sa we. U muna bago si E. Ayan, we po yan. So, for example, meron po tayong iyang. Unahin muna sa ilalim. So, si U muna po. Tapos lagyan niyo po ng E. Again, wag mahiya na mas mahaba po itong line na to. Kasi marami po din na ganito magsulat. May U vowel, tapos nandito lang yung E vowel po. Mali po to, mas tama po to. So, pwede naman mahaba po yung line na yan. So, circle po ulit. So, circle po ulit tayo. So, circle. Tapos si U. Then, lagyan po natin ng E. Yan. So, we vowel po. Then, same lang sa we vowel. So, sa we vowel po, O muna. O muna tayo bago yung E vowel. So, wag po sana na mag-overlapping po tayo. 1, 2, 3. Bawal po yung may overlapping na ganyan. Make sure to write the vowel. O vowel muna. Tapos yung E vowel. Yan po ang tama. So, E vowel po. 1, 2, 3. Yan ang tama. So, one more demonstration. Isa pa. 1, 2, sorry. Then 3. Yan ang we vowel. Okay, last na po tayo. Here for the writing practice. So for the we vowel, ang daming mga instruction po dito. But always remember, horizontal vowels first. So when writing the we vowel, ganito po tayo magsusulat. Para sa we vowel po natin, o muna, bago si e. 1, 2, 3. So isa pa na may kasamang consonant, 1. So consonant, then o first, then you can write e sa tabi po niya. Ang mali, na gagawin pong maliit masyado ang line na to or letter na to. So ito mas appropriate po siya. So example, demonstration, consonant, lagyan natin ng o vowel, tas si e sa tabi niya. 1, 2, 3. Then sa we vowel naman, u muna, u, bago yung e. So short line dito, tas dalawang mahaba. So example, circle, unahin muna yung u sa ilalim niya, tas short line dito, then dalawang mahaba. Yan, tama po to. Mali po yung pagsusulat ng ganito, u vowel, tapos dito yung short line, tas hanggang dyan lang siya. Mali po yan. So demonstrate, circle po muna, si ing, lagyan natin ng ing, tapos si u, then e. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, mouse kasi ang gamit. Then finally, si ay vowel, ang pinakamadali, Diyos ko Lord, si ay vowel, i. Circle, ing, muna, bago kay i. So, ing, then e vowel. Yan. So, kamusta po ang ating student viewers po ngayong gabi? Kaya naman po tayo magsulat ng vowels po ng tama. Hopefully na nakatulong po ang ating class ngayon dito sa writing practice po natin. So reminders lang sa page 26, nire-remind lang po na ang diphthongs should be written properly. So be cautious kung saan ang mga letters po nila. So always try practice writing, especially pag may oras po kayo. You can practice writing at home. Then here, letters should always be written with both a consonant and a vowel. So there is no initial consonant. If there is no initial consonant, then the circle should be in place of the consonant. So all syllables dapat may isang consonant, isang vowel. So technically, wala po kayong makikita na word na ganito lang po siya, na vowel lang yung salita. You need to include a consonant. So to produce the sound, we will use the circle to produce the sound. Ito din circle to produce the sound. Kaya naman daw ng ating viewers, kaya naman po nila sila Arlene, nila Gigi, Kim, kaya pa daw po nila. So please try practicing this at home. Sa page 27 po, you have the different writing practice here. So mag-sample lang po si Sonsing Nim. Demonstration po ako. I'll use the color blue. So circle muna. Wait. Adjust ko lang po yung size ng ano. Yan. So circle. Ay, sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Ay, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, wala akong tablet, so hindi po accurate yung writing ko. Tapos si vowel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry guys, hindi ko talaga kaya. Okay lang na notepad ko na lang po ulit. Nahihirapan na rin ako. So, in-notepad ko na lang siya. So, example first. Yan. Si E vowel, circle, then E. Then E vowel, circle, E. Next, Ye, circle first, si Iyang, tapos si Ye. Then, Iyang, at si Ye. Okay? Wa, wo, and we. So, si wa, wo, we vowels. Dito po tayo. Dito sa corner. Iyang, sa corner. Horizontal vowel first. O. Tapos si E. Si wo, ay, mali pala. We pala to. Sorry. Si we pala yan. My bad. Wa pala tayo. O, wa. Circle. O. And a. Yan, wa. Then si wo naman. Kay wo tayo. So si wo. In. U. Then. Sorry. Wo po to. Napahaba tuloy to. My bad. So, wo po siya. Then, finally, si we. Ing. Tas u vowel. Then, e. Yan ang tamang writing ni we. Next page. Si we naman. Yung kay we na po tayo. So, ing. Then, o vowel first. Bago yung e. Kay we. Circle muna. O vowel muna. Bago yung e. Then, si we po. Ing muna. U vowel. Tapos si e. Yan ang tama. Then finally si ay. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so before we end today's session po, mag-exercise po kayo. So mag-off camera lang po si Sonsing Nim para makafocus po kayo dito. Ano po muna gagawin? First, we'll do the first activity which is listen carefully and repeat. So baka ma-echo lang po kasi. So kailangan ko muna mag-off camera and mag-mute para makafocus kayo sa number 1. Then later, ide-demonstrate ni Sonsing Nim. So sa first activity muna tayo. Off camera muna ako saglit.
(1번) 잘 듣고 따라하세요.
1. 에, 예, 와, 워. 2. 위, 의, 와, 왜. 3. 워, 에, 예, 의. 4. 왜, 와, 에, 예.
Okay, so for the first activity, wala kayong gagawin. It's just listening to the pronunciation and repeating after. So, ide-demonstrate ulit ni Sonsing Nim for the following vowels. Number 1, e, ye, wa, wo. Number 2, we, ei, wa, we. Number 3, wo, ye, 의. And last number 4, we, wa, ye. So hopefully you guys at home or kung saan kayo nanonood ngayon ay gayahin nyo po kung paano ang pronunciation ng mga sound syllables po na to. So next we will go to number 2 where everybody is welcome. Please share your answers in the comments kung ano sa tingin nyo ang tamang sagot. So for number 2, 잘 듣고 맞는 것을 고르세요 means to listen and choose the correct answer. So for numbers 1, by the way, naka-zigzag po siya. This is 1, this is 2. Ay, nawala si 3. Samsiman nyo? Wait lang po guys. Saan napunta si 3? Nawala siya. No? 1, 2, tapos nawala si 3. Bakit di ko na-copy-paste ng tama? Wait lang guys. 잠시만요. 이거 맞아? Hindi. Kahit sa libro. Ganyan nga siya. So, I've found that there's an error pala. May error siya dito. Yung numbering nito. May error lang siya. Okay. So, guys, let's try to follow along. So, mag-mute lang po ako. I won't remove my camera just to see how number 2 will play. So that we will be making an adjustment. So, play ko lang po muna si number 2. Then, I'll make the correction as needed.
2번. 잘 듣고 맞는 것을 고르세요.
1, 에, 2, 왜, 3, 위, 4, 와.
So, as follows, the numbering is 1, 2, 3, 4. Mali yung print sa libro. So, it says 4, 5, but it should be 3 and 4. So, ulitin po natin ng isa pang beses. Please choose either one of the 2 syllables. Only 1 or 2 is pronounced in the audio. Okay? Pili po kayo from one of the 2 options per number.
2번. 잘 듣고 맞는 것을 고르세요.
1, 에, 2, 왜, 3, 위, 4, 와.
Okay, so did you choose your answer? So I will give you a few more seconds to make your decision. Share it in the comments if you'd like before I share the correct answer. Okay, so ano yung tamang sagot po dito? So first, let's play again the audio.
1, 에, 2, 왜, 3, 위, 4, 와.
So for all numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4, across the board, ang binasa po lahat number 1. So this is number 1, eh. Number 2 is pronounced ye. 2, 1 is we. Number 2 is pronounced wo. 3, na nagkamali sa numbering, 1 is we. Number 2 is a. Si 4, na nagkamali sa numbering, 1 is wa. Then, 2 is we. Maraming nagkatama naman. May iba na nagkamali, siguro sa spelling nga. So, please be careful, guys, sa spelling po natin. Let's look at the next activity. So, what activity is this? This one is a little bit more challenging. So, this one, all you need to do is listen to the audio, connect the letters in order of the word that is pronounced. Then, there will be a picture that will come up. So, explain ko lang po na ang gagawin nyo ay, example, ang sinabi sa audio, ay. So, bilugin mo, ay. Then, the next word that they say is wa. Wa. So, dapat, i-circle mo siya, then connect it to the next word that was pronounced. So, there will be a picture that comes up. Let's see kung anong picture nga po yan. So, I'll off camera lang po para ma-play natin yung audio. Then, let's see what is the correct answer.
3번. 잘 듣고 순서대로 글자를 연결하세요. 무슨 그림이에요?
위, 여우, 에, 의, 와, 오이, 위.
다시 들으십시오. So, please listen again one more time.
3번. 잘 듣고 순서대로 글자를 연결하세요. 무슨 그림이에요?
위, 여우, 에, 의, 와, 오이, 위.
Okay, so for those who are watching the recorded version, you may pause the video so that you can draw your answer on your own before I share the correct answer. So now, what is the correct answer? Play po natin ulit ang audio at sasabayan ko po siya, i-drawing ko po kung anong dapat picture na lalabas.
3번. 잘 듣고 순서대로 글자를 연결하세요. 무슨 그림이에요?
위, 여우, 에, 의, 와, 오이, 위.
So the correct answer, ang drawing na lalabas or picture na lalabas is a star. Pyoriya! Yay! So the order of the words was wi, yao, ei, wa, oi, wi. Kaya star po siya. Woohoo! Naka-drawing na po tayo ng star. Let's try one more activity for this chapter. Activity number 4, which is writing what you hear. So listen carefully to the words that will be read out loud. Try to write the words on your own. So 2 beses ko po siyang ipe-play. Then, we will see what the words are supposed to be. I'll also provide the translation. Alright, so off camera ulit si Sonsing Nim. Let's answer activity number 4.
4번. 잘 듣고 들은 것을 한글로 쓰세요.
1. 예. 2. 와. 3. 왜. 4. 와요. 5. 외워요.
다시 들으십시오.
4번. 잘 듣고 들은 것을 한글로 쓰세요.
1. 예. 2. 와. 3. 왜. 4. 와요. 5. 외워요.
Okay, so what are the words that were pronounced? What were the words that came from the audio? Na? So number 4. First word, the answer is yeah. Yeah. So to write the word yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Na pangit ng handwriting ko, no? So what does yeah mean? Yeah is the formal way to say yes. Yes na formal po siya. Then number 2, wa. Wa. What's wa? Ano yung wa? Wa means wow. So it's an expression. Wow. Wow. So they don't say wow in Korean. They say wa. Wa. That's how they say wow. Then number 3, the answer, we. We. We means why. Bakit? We. We. The number 4, wayo. Wayo. Wayo means to come or is coming. Then finally, number 5, the answer is we, wo, yo. We, wo, yo. We, wo, yo means memorize. So, memorize, magnang memorize. We, wo, yo. We, wo, yo. And that's the end of our class today. Yay! 여러분, 수고하셨습니다.